Hey guys. Okay. I know we're in the middle of my room and whatever. Today I am going to do a different kind of core video. We will do some of our regular stuff, but I want to teach you something I am learning. It's a very hard learned skill. So we're going to do it in stages, okay? Basically, I'm working with this really amazing PT, and he is reteaching me how to use my deep core, how to access it, how to get down in there. So we talked about this a little bit. We're going to talk about it a little more, and we're going to practice. Okay. So step 1, be next to something where you can put your feet up. Bring yourself to the ground. Now you're going to notice that your ribs slightly come off the ground. What we're going to do is we're going to push your ribs. Okay. You can't see me doing it, but I'm literally pushing from my ribs into the ground. But I'm not just changing my back and like arching my pelvis. I'm literally taking my ribs and I'm making them touch the floor. Okay, now I'm going to put my feet up like this. Okay, so I'm taking the pressure off. You'll notice that your ribs are touching the floor. Now, put your hands over here on your low belly. Okay, and push out. Like push up against your hands. See how my hands actually lifted? Don't be worried about the fact that you're making your belly look big. You're actually getting deep into the muscles under your belly, okay? So ribs on the ground. Now, pushing out like that, okay? Almost like you're pushing a baby. Push. Now, breathe. The breaths are going to be shallow, but keep that core engagement. We're just going to do 5 breaths. Okay, now for those of you who have never done this kind of deep core breathing, keep doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm lifting my legs. I'm kind of putting my knees outward a little bit, like a baby position. My ribs are touching the ground. I'm pressing out with my lower belly. And then I'm going to slowly touch the ground. Breathe in. Bring it up. I'm going to do the other leg. One thing that you're going to notice as you work on this is that you don't feel like your legs are working as much, because these muscles in here that are controlling your legs are actually doing the work. Okay, don't lose the core engagement. All right. Give it a break. Shake it out. And let's do it again. First, set up your ribs. Okay, press them down. Push out with your belly. Legs up, knees slightly out, and up and down. One more time. Okay, it's a lot harder than it looks. I don't know about you, but I feel that in my upper legs. Okay, before we move on to the next one, we're going to get a few push-ups in. And then, can you take your shoes off my bed, please? And then I'm going to show you one other one. And if you just work on that basic core breathing, you're going to see it's going to make a huge difference. You start to think about it in everything you do. You start to think about it when you walk and when you run and when you bicycle, like everything. All right, let's get some push-ups. Okay. Okay, we're going to do more in a minute. Next thing we're going to do is a little hovering, okay? So, hands below your shoulders, wrists lined up with the shoulders, feet tucked under, and just hover, okay? I was doing this in a yoga practice this morning. I remembered how good and engaging this is. Again, don't tilt your pelvis, but press out with your belly button. That straightens your back. It really engages. It's amazing what you can learn. And bring it down. Whew, I've done so much of that today. My legs are burning. I also just biked like 16 miles. Okay, let's do it again. I'm going to press it into a dog. Woo, opening that up, walking it in, bending it down. Woo, really, really intense. And bringing it back. Again, let's do it. Hover, yeah?
The books that you ordered, did they come?
Oh, you gotta ask Abba. And letting it down. Shake the hips. What? Ask Abba. He does the mail. And here we go. Again, downward dog, 2. Forward fold. Bring it down. Whew. So it's interesting. It's like I'm not running, but yesterday I went to the pool and I did speed work in the water. And I have to tell you, I didn't think it was doing a lot. But today I feel it in my hamstrings. Whoo, like crazy. All through here. All right, let's roll it back and get a couple more push-ups in here before we finish. Here we go. Press it back. Woo-hoo. Okay, very non-traditional workout. We're going to do 5 more and be done. Ready? Here we go. All right, guys. It's very hard to fit in all this exercise with all the Tovim. So best of luck. Happy New Year.